Somebody call a doctor because bad medicine is back. That's the answer. This is the Appleton Oak. I'm Mason Quinn. Folks, today we are getting back to Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. We are on episode 15, and what a reveal in the last episode. Bradley is Wrath. We knew there was something up with that guy. Well, we got the reveal. Let's see where we go from here.
Alls I knew was that there was something stinky about this guy, and I'm definitely ready, willing, and able to see where we go from here.
It feels like we're peeling back layers, but at the same time,
Adding some.
we're adding layers, which creates like this three-dimensional depth.
It's like a bloomin' onion.
Like a delicious blooming onion.
Something like that.
All right, then. Without further ado, let's go!
Folks, before we get started today, we wanted to give a shout out to our official sponsor of our Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood reactions, Stylin' Boxes. Stylin' Boxes are the perfect gift for collectors, super fans, and anyone obsessed with pop culture, because not only do they get a box full of awesome stuff,
They get the thrill of being surprised. You pick the theme. Movies, TV shows, horror, anime, retro cartoons, and what's inside is always a total win.
There are over 150 different boxes to choose from, and some of them include rare, hard-to-find items you just won't stumble across at the store.
each box comes with 5 to 8 officially licensed items. Collectibles, wearables, mugs, props, socks, bags, blankets, stuff that makes you say, yeah, I'm definitely keeping this.
And here's the kicker. The value of what you get is always more than what you spend. So not only is it fun, it's actually a great deal.
And you don't have to worry about sizing. Every wearable item is one size fits all or adjustable. Hats, socks, blankets, bags. It's grab and go fandom.
And once again, all the items are high quality and officially licensed. No knockoff junk, just legit merch made for real fans.
So if you're shopping for a fan or you are the fan, Stylin' Boxes is a no-brainer.
Pick a theme.
Open it up.
And get ready to wish that you had ordered too. You can get yours today at stylinboxes.com. Once again, grab yours today at stylinboxes.com.
Soon, there's
So you
Scar.
dare to challenge Giorno Comanche, the Silver Alchemist?
Whoa,
Oh,
what is that?
looks like me before taking a test in high school.
And you'd still fail.
Scar's not having that.
Yeah, but
He's got a glaive.
and what percentages is he right now? Just remember, he was still quite hurt last episode.
Yeah.
Whoa, look at that.
He's getting
This is pretty
he's
wicked.
in a fight with Mr. Monopoly.
Not bad at all. You got off with just a scratch.
Just a flesh wound.
You can't say the same.
Oh,
In the drink.
Oh. Bye.
Whoa.
Oh,
Oh, they changed it.
we got a new intro.
Look at that. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Oh, I really liked the...
Nah, no,
I'll give this one a shot. Let's see how it is.
you'll give it a shot. Like we have a choice.
I know.
This is what's before. Oh, see, we'll give it a shot.
See if I like the music. Wow, I mean, we got all new characters.
A lot of new characters. Like I have a hot dog.
What is going on? I feel like we're watching a totally different show.
There's father.
Zeke.
Yeah, it looks like him.
Yeah.
Hologram. That's the name of this one.
Yep.
Oh, wolves.
This is just wild, this new intro. I feel like I'm being spoiled.
Oh, what did that say? Don't forget what?
Oh, because what he wrote in his pocket watch.
Yeah.
Don't forget to
When
drink
Winry looked
your
at it.
Ovaltine.
Oh, sir, you've returned. Welcome back.
My name is Mei Chang, sir.
He's got a baby
The
panda.
credits.
Mr. Yoki revived me and brought me back here.
Master,
So sweating.
be on your way at once.
Allow me to close your wound.
Oh, she's a healer.
Oh, game changer.
Whoa, somebody like that could be real handy to have around.
Uh-huh.
This girl crossed the desert from the east by herself to come here.
Had her with me, too. That's right, her name's Xiaomei. The art of reading the dragon's pulse. That tattoo matches the flow of alchemy.
Bro's confused.
My brother was a student of alchemy and alchemy, and he conducted a great deal of research into both fields.
We can be on our way to Central without any further delay.
I'll go get my things.
Mhm.
They met what I told you.
You mean all that immortality stuff?
Things.
Panda.
I already know that immortality can't be accomplished by alchemy. That's why I have to find him. The incredible man I've heard so much about.
Oh, who's that?
Brilliant state alchemist.
What do we do about her?
Suit yourself, girl.
He got his young LA sweatpants all cut up there.
I'm guessing Fullmetal Alchemist will be coming sooner or later.
Dangerous to be out walking the streets alone at this
Oh,
hour.
This
I
guy.
haven't seen him in a while.
Bury the chopper!
Oh! That'll teach you, Barry.
Now I'm gonna hear you scream!
You actually remind me of someone else I know.
Alphonse something or other.
Dog.
You are one strong woman.
Big shout out that the revolver actually had 6 shots.
Yeah.
Credit
Yep.
to the people who.
Something like that.
Okay, here we
It
go.
gets worse. There's a chance that military senior staff was involved as well.
They were all used to create philosopher's stones.
How efficiently planned.
Hmm.
A military officer was killed in a telephone booth in Central.
Was he all chopped up?
Never mind.
Hello there, Winry.
What are you doing showing up like this?
Yeah.
Janina is holding down an honest job.
The wrench is all bloody.
Made any progress yet?
We're still moving ahead little by little.
Good. I've done all I can for now.
Thanks, Winry.
I'll go get what we need, but until then, you've got some time to kill.
So take it easy.
Did you find a stray cat or something?
Well, no.
That feels so much better. Your treat, right?
Dishes.
How lucky I am to have found such hospitality. So
Every
far from
time.
home.
Oh, he had the panda napkin. Did we see
Yeah.
that? Or
That's
Yep, the same
the country to the east of the desert? Yeah.
Cross the desert.
Was headed here to do some alchemy research. I believe it's what you here in this country call alchemy. It's mainly used in the medical professions. Huh. Here, alchemy's use is mainly military. North of us is the huge country, Drachma. Briggs Mountain stands between us.
Getting to see the world here.
What else can you tell us about alchemy? I'm not actually an alchemist. The Philosopher's Stone.
oh,
We can't help you.
never heard of her.
Why the interest in the Philosopher's Stone? I want to achieve immortality.
Well, here we go.
Can't say that I care too much for your way of asking questions.
Brother!
Get that sword out of my armpit.
Yeah.
Must be a Shingi's fighting style. What's happening down there?
No.
Oh boy.
Fixing the roofs.
Hey, Pops, let's add some dessert to my tab.
Sure.
Need a reveal once that mask.
Oh wow.
Crap! You're persistent. You and your boss with the freaky closed eyes.
Oh!
As soon as I insulted Ling, this guy completely lost it.
Use that to your advantage.
Hey, long time no see, Benina. What in the world are you doing?
Every living person emits a flow of ki. What is he?
Who is he?
How is he?
Why is he?
What's the matter?
I love when they run like this.
Mm-hmm.
The old Area 51 run.
Yep.
As soon as I insult his boss, his attacks become weak and
He's a
useless.
flunky.
It's like somebody called
Whoa.
chicken.
Yep.
Yella.
I think it's about time. Face! A girl?
Oh.
Not too bad considering it was my first time.
Yeah.
Let's see who this masked man is.
I wonder how things are going on Brother's End. Master Ling will be furious.
Oh, boy.
Should be more careful about where you use that thing.
Okay, good work, guys.
Look at the mess you've made. You practically destroyed our town.
So sorry, I don't understand much language of these countries.
Jeez.
How am I supposed to fix this place up with only one arm?
I'll take care of it. Recovered.
Mhm.
And that means...
Bothers him that much?
What's the matter, brother?
Writing in blood? Jeez.
That's how you treat your friends? By sicking your dogs on them? Those two didn't go easy.
Their family has served mine for generations.
You can somehow afford 2 personal attendants?
Well, I am the Emperor's son.
Well, Jesus.
That's information that would have been handy yesterday.
Yep.
That makes you a prince.
Look at that collar.
Sorry, we just didn't see that coming.
You will not speak badly about Master Ling.
Great to see you.
Hey, Carl. Good to see you.
My country, Xing, is broken up between 50 different clans. The daughter of each clan's chief becomes one of the Emperor's wives. The current Emperor has 19 daughters.
43 kids?
The issue of succession must be a tricky one.
Each clan is doing everything they can to curry favor.
Yep.
There it is.
Outlast everybody.
What information can you offer?
Not happening.
Then I'll have to stay with you until you tell me.
There was some kind of fight on Main Street, so it took a while.
Boy.
What happened to your arm?
There's no need to bow to someone so far beneath you.
We can't worry so much about appearances.
See, playing the long game.
I'd like to go see the Hughes family again.
It's okay if you want to go, Winry.
Thanks so much, Mr. Garfield. Here we come.
Okay, USA.
Going to Central, how exciting!
You never have told me what your name is.
Ishvalan names are sacred, as they are gifts from God. I have renounced my Ishvalan name. Keep moving.
Ooh.
I am walking down a path of no return.
Scar is all business. Guys,
There we go.
guys wound a little tight these days.
Yeah. You think?
Oh, what an episode, folks. This was, if I can be honest, is a little bit jarring to begin with because I'm like, first we had a new title sequence, new music, a ton of new characters being shown in the opening credits. And it's like, what show am I watching? What happened? I thought maybe we would pick up from, the reveal with Bradley and seeing the father and everything. But no, we're kind of going off on another little, I don't know if it's like a side mission or where we are at here in the timeline. If there was some kind of time jump or whatever, maybe I missed it. But nonetheless, a great episode, getting introduced to new characters, and of course, with so much of the fun and the animation that we love here. Boy, Ed's got to figure out something with that, with his auto mail arm. That thing keeps getting trashed like every episode, and Winry's constantly having to fix it, and she never gets a chance to completely fix it. It's always just kind of Band-Aid fixes. So we'll see how that plays out. That being said, having an emperor, son, a prince on your side could be helpful, maybe. Granted, he's after the Philosopher's Stone, and I don't think Ed and Al are too keen on, giving up that information so he can have immortality. But that's been something that a lot of folks in this world are after is the immortality. So gonna have to see how that plays out. But yeah, and then we saw the little girl, what was her name? Xiao Mei, or no, that's the Pan. Yeah. So she's able to heal people using alchemy. Which is pretty incredible. I mean, that's going to be very useful. So
Alkahestry.
So is she going to be putting herself in danger because the bad types in this world are going to want what she has the ability to do? Scar is there. Obviously, he can, protect to a certain degree, but even he's not able to take on everyone. So yeah, great episode. A real kind of jarring start here with episode 15. Things feel totally different, I suppose, because they are. But this one was a lot of fun. No surprise, every episode's been a lot of fun in this series.
Yeah, I thought it was a great introduction to them because I think, the main thing though is also with May is that she wants to meet Ed, so that might throw a little
tall and handsome.
Yeah, wait, I cannot wait till she meets him and is like, oh, you're not as you're Colin Small. So with the fact that right now Scar is with her, like, and they're traveling to Central as well, like we're gonna get into another big confrontation between Scar and Ed, and now it's like for May, what side is she gonna fall on? Because she really loves Ed, but Scar's like, I could use that benefit of your Elka history for me for patching me up every chance I get, because we saw when he took on Envy and Lust and how much and gluttony and gluten and
gluten in this episode.
and we saw how many battle scars he had after that. So the fact that he could have May there to patch him up right away and he's back at 100% within minutes, like that would be a huge gain for him. So that's why he's not trying to get rid of her. And even though Yoki's like, well, why are you holding on to this girl? It's like, do you not see what she can do?
I need to explain.
Did you see what she did to my leg? And done? Like, of course I'm gonna keep this, and also be nice to the panda. I mean, that's her favorite thing in the world, other than possibly Ed. And then we got to meet Lang, who's he's 12th in the line of sons and possibly being king or emperor, I should say. So yeah, you totally understand his reasoning for wanting the philosophy stone, and like he's even willing to like have to bow a little bit or be beneath him according to his two protectors, his two bodyguards. But the way it was funny that because I love every time that Ed is in a fight, he's always got to have an inner monologue to figure out how to take on or how to defeat or get the upper hand in whoever he's facing. And so I'm really interested for when him and Scar fight again, if he can get that inner monologue and figure out what can he do to even stand a chance, because last time, I mean, he got taken to the woodshed pretty quick. So yeah, another really fun, great episode. Dude's got, you're right about his arm. He's got to figure out a way to try and, but he's not always looking for trouble. All right.
No,
trouble finds him relatively easy. So hopefully, and that's the thing too, is Winfrey would probably give him the best freaking arm possible, but she needs the time to be able to do it. And it took 3 days and 3 nights for her working around the clock to fix it the last time, and only for him to break it within the next episode. So he's got to be a lot more careful with that.
Yeah, the interrogation scene with Roy and Hawkeye and Fallman was pretty cool too.
That was awesome. Yeah, I didn't even touch on that one, but yeah, with Barry the Chopper, like actually giving him good information as well. So. Yeah.
Oh, look, I don't think careful with the arm is anything that we can expect anytime soon with Ed. Look, he's just finding himself in too many situations. He finds trouble finds him. You're having battles, and look, it makes more sense for him to do the majority of his fighting with that arm, because guess what? For as much as Winry doesn't love to do it, that arm is repairable or replaceable, both in some aspects, but the other one not so much. So hey, look, better have an arm that needs to be fixed than one that's just gone, and then we need to be building a second arm. But yeah, look, this was a good episode. The introduction of the prince. So look, not a new story where you have a bunch of people who all want to be the next emperor, and guess what? There's a couple heirs to the thrones, and especially in this situation with the way they laid it out, they're not all like close brothers, right? They're spread all around. The other emperors, or rather the ruler of each one of the clans' daughters. So it's not like they're all tight brothers. These are guys fighting for that spot as the emperor, and being 12th in line means you're probably going to have to do some pretty desperate stuff. So what I'm wondering here is if by joining up with this guy, they just put a target on their own backs, because you think numbers 1 through 11 are ready to give that spot up anytime soon. So I think if the prince can gain advantage by having them with him, other people are either going to want to take those guys out, or steal them to have with their own advantage. And while we're on the subject of advantages, how about healing very, very quickly? Now, what level of healing she's able to do is interesting. That looked like a superficial wound, albeit a bad superficial wound, but it wasn't. We didn't have entrails coming out or broken bones or missing limbs. So it'll be interesting to see whether her healing abilities are going to be something that proves useful in more serious situations. But yeah, this was another great episode. I was expecting some follow-up after the previous episode on some pretty heavy subject matter, but they moved forward with the story and gave us some good action, some laughs and stuff like that. But that's kind of been the theme for this series, and we're almost a quarter of the way in at this point.
Yep.
And so we're seeing that one episode very heavy, some pretty strong tones. Another episode, a lot of levity and action and stuff like that, and kind of a mix between everything as we bounce from one episode to the next. But this was another good one. Seeing Barry the Chopper, lose his battle, get all tied up, and then they start asking questions. It's. Again, layers on top of layers, but this was a fun episode.
It's like we have all of our teams kind of setting up, and they're all headed to Central, and
we're waiting for Roy to finally figure out who's all behind this.
Yeah,
Bradley, and then that's gonna be an epic battle as well.
Yeah,
and but also at the same time, who's gonna believe him? Be like, really, Bradley? Is this guy? I don't know about that. So it's and then he asked, of course, about Captain Hughes, and so we're hoping.
Oh, Hughes!
We can wait for what was that Lust that did that for them to get their comeuppance. We shall hopefully see that
on the next one.
What a fun episode. Hopefully you guys are having as much fun with this series as we are, because we are loving it. So for Apple and Oak, that's Mason Quinn. I'm of course the answer. We'll catch you on the next one, pals.
Now, I know I've only heard this intro one time so far, but I like the first one better. This almost feels like the opening theme to like a 90s sitcom,
Shoving buddies.
Shoving buddies.
Hey. This guy, us.
Somebody lay this over the intro to Friends or something. I'm not super partial to either of them. They're both just okay for me.
Oh, I think the original's some of the best entrance music we've had.
I think it's tough though. There's so many different emotions that they hit you with in this series. So what type of intro do you go with? This feels like a pretty vanilla-ish, neutral type intro song. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It doesn't scream emotion. It's not, the Death Note intro.
Right.
It's just kind of in the middle.
Yep.
Oh, here we go.
Man, my feet.
Being spied on for hours will do that.
Where's the young lord?
They're right there.
Did you guys just ride on top of the train the whole time?
Oh boy. Who are we trying to keep eyes on?
Grief, I can't take my eyes
It's
off
not our
you for a
job to
second.
watch them.
Where have you taken off to this time? Master Lee!
Look at that balance. Oh. Just standing on the light bulb.
Oh, what's he doing up there?
Surveying the skyline.
Something about this country doesn't feel right.
Well,
footsteps of a comrade.
Looks like that has the auga horn on it.
That's an interesting exhaust setup.
Yeah.
Here, it's from the Colonel.
Hey, it's the smoking guy. Hey, since it's night now, I can go and cut someone up, right?
What? Of course not.
At least bring that Hawkeye lady for a visit.
I'll let her know that you're interested. The Colonel apologizes for having to give you such a dangerous assignment, but if anyone sees you, he'll have you court-martialed before you can blink.
Oof.
Oof.
Do you have any news of a happier sort to report?
Hold it, I found myself a girlfriend! Helping me adjust to the move here and everything? Oh, boys.
Oh, Jesus, guy. Cut him off. Oh.
Come on, what do you say?
Okay? What, does he always have to eat a pile of food or what?
I'll need to see your entry visa, please. Out of the way, everyone.
Illegal alien coming through.
Where are you?
He's in trouble again. I can't wait to see Miss Gracia and cute little Alicia.
Sounds good. We shouldn't be all that far behind you. I think it's best if we give Hughes the information that we found out first.
The homunculi.
Yeah. This way.
I don't know yet.
Oh, there's the phone booth.
Colonel?
Hello, Jessica.
Maybe you should try to get a little more rest.
It's a power nap.
Was that Colonel Mustang that just left?
Captain Fokker.
I do wonder what the Colonel was looking into.
He did ask if there were any materials having to do with the fifth laboratory. He was looking into the Hughes case.
Carry on, Sheska.
Oh. Oh, we know who that is.
Good morning, Sheska.
Oh, boy.
Infiltrating.
Hello, sir. Hey. But what happened to you? Incident down in the south. I ran into the Elric brothers down there. Did you tell them about Hughes's death? I couldn't bring myself to do it. The stone's key ingredients are live humans. If the Elric brothers found out what really happened to him, they would blame themselves. You've got it all figured out, don't you? I'm almost there. You never know who might be listening in on you. If you'll excuse me.
Hey guys, it's been a while.
If the lieutenant's here, that means so is...
Thanks for waiting. What brings you here?
Pay Lieutenant Colonel Hughes a visit a little later today.
Yeah.
He retired out in the country. Take over the family business.
He's not going to tell him the truth? I mean, I know what he said before, but still.
Watch yourself. Don't do anything crazy.
I mean, I know Mustang just said he's trying to protect them, but...
Yeah, but what about when Wintry goes out there?
Yeah, they're going to eventually find out.
The fewer obstacles that stand in their way right now, the better. I've accused Armstrong of being soft.
I can't believe Hughes is actually gone.
We need to tell Winry about all this.
Lieutenant Ross, we just heard about Lieutenant Colonel Hughes.
Oh.
Yeah, there was still so much that we wanted to tell him about.
Oh, boy.
He was promoted. 2 whole ranks.
He retired to the country and they promoted him?
Oh, here we go. That didn't last long.
Oh, boy.
Well, Winry's going to find out.
Thank you.
So it's a lot of apples.
Is there a Shimigami that needs some apples?
Why him?
So they get the news and they found out they've been lied to.
Yep.
It's all my fault.
I understand that you two don't have a place to stay.
Oh, no. She's waiting for Dad to come through the door.
I'm the only one who has to take the blame for what happened.
Like it or not, I'm going in with you.
Winry's already here.
I'm sorry, but there's something I need to talk to you about. You too, Winry.
His death was a message.
I'm sorry.
That would be just like him. He always was a busybody and a meddler, and it got him into trouble. Don't tell me you're going to give up. If you do, then that means my husband died in vain.
Wow, that's a positive spin to put on it.
You boys have to keep moving forward. Any way you can.
It's good to see she takes that route instead of blaming them.
Well, she knows, she obviously knows Hughes better than anyone else and that he would do it.
He was, yeah.
Oh, she was strong for them and broke down right after.
Yep.
You in there? You haven't eaten yet, have you?
Not hungry.
I'll go back to my room. Apple pie?
Not nearly as good as Miss Gracia, but someday I'd hope that Mr. Hughes would get to try some too.
Oh, ouch. Yeah, I mean, that family meant a lot to Winry. Oh, what's this?
Colonel Mustang is snooping around the Hughes matter. Why can't he be a good boy and behave himself? I'm off to gather some more intelligence.
Well, we've got a noisy mutt. Perhaps all he needs is a nice bone to chew on.
I'm Henry Douglas from the Provost Marshal's office. You'll have to come along with us.
Oh, boy.
You've been named as the primary suspect in the Brigadier General Hughes murder case.
What?
Wow.
Pleading not guilty on all charges.
Gather whatever information you can about her.
The problem is, do you trust what somebody even appears to be?
You've been waiting long, Solaris?
Oh.
Why don't you sit down and tell me all about your day?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, what a last couple of minutes of the episode.
Jeez.
Well, and, you know, that's kind of the problem. I don't know if I made the cut there. I said it right at the end. It's how can you trust? I mean, not only with Bradley being who he is and possibly pulling the strings, but the fact that Envy can be anybody. So how do we even believe who we see is who we see? We saw that earlier with Fokker, where it was okay. We're gonna have our laughs at his name. I guess we'll do that. But no, I mean, because we saw him earlier in the episode, and then realized that it was Envy. So how can we believe anything? And what's gonna happen to Ross? They're trying to pin them. What happened to Hughes on her, and it's just like, is the guy that came to arrest her, is that even who he says he is, or is that actually Envy just bringing Ross, like they said, another bone? Now I thought they were referencing going right after Bradley, but maybe they're going to work their way up for some reason. But so that whole plan at the end, I mean, you're just constantly in doubt of, are you really seeing who you think you're seeing because of what Envy can do? And then, of course, Al and Ed, and Ed especially, feeling the blame for what happened to Hughes. And I thought they would find out the truth. I didn't think it would be literally minutes after what Roy Mustang told him. Went to go live in the farm just like the dog, that old line. And I knew it wasn't going to last because obviously Winry was going there, but it was literally minutes when they bumped in and got the truth of what really happened. So just a wild episode, a ton of kind of real heavy, sad episode here. But then at the end, we had the reveal of kind of the plans that, Lust and Envy and Gluttony are going to try to make another, run at Bradley and see if, I'm assuming, so they can take power or take charge and, be favored. But yeah, just another great episode. And again, that's what this show does. It gives you different emotions through each different episode. And this one was obviously real heavy. And, it's sad that, Ed's feeling a lot of the blame for that. It was good to see, Gracia, kind of understand what happened. She knew her husband. She knew what kind of man he was. She knew that that's what he was going to do, was try to find out the truth, regardless of how it might end up. And so she didn't blame the boys for it, which is good. But then at the end, after they left, she kind of broke down and she was being strong for them. And, didn't want to blame them, didn't want them to have to shoulder that. But, hopefully Ed and Al and Winry are able to kind of get to the bottom of everything and find out what really happened. But, this is only episode 16 and we got a lot more to go. So I don't think we're going to see a quick resolution.
Yeah, it was actually kind of touching, and something so small like just Winry wanting to make a pie that she had learned from Gracia. She's like, I know it's not as good as hers right now, but someday it'd be good. And I'd really hope for him to try it too, because she got really attached to that family, and she especially loved Alicia. I mean, they were great. So then hearing that about, Hughes, and the whole time too, we're sitting here like, they don't know yet. And it's just going to crush them, especially because and Roy was right in his thing. I mean, not right as far as when to tell him or how to tell him, but he was right in a sense where he's like, look, Ed's gonna blame himself, and then maybe it might fog up what he's trying to accomplish and might distract him, from, doing the good fight. And he just didn't want him to blame himself, which, we all knew that he was,
he had to figure it was going to happen soon. One of the underlings bumping into him. Oh, hey, Ed, Al,
which is what happened, which is, smart, which is good writing, because obviously that would happen in real life. Because and at first it came off like, oh, they were talking about a retirement. But then once they said it out loud, and then Ross was like, you didn't know. And it's so I'm assuming that Ed will know it was for Roy to try and protect him, but obviously the longer you wait, I think sometimes the more it can hurt. So that's why you go back and forth on that. But it was very touching, the movie, and especially like you said, Gracie, being strong for them, telling them, hey, because at the end of the day, she knows her husband more than anybody else, and so she's gonna know what he's willing to do and willing to sacrifice, and then tell him to push forward, to keep going. I mean, she knows it's for the greater good, so she's not gonna be like blame them and tell them to stop now. No, she's gonna say, you keep pushing forward, and then then they even went to their own separate rooms, and we saw how they all dealt with it their own way. I mean, and Ed, went to Winry's room asking her if she was going to eat. Kitchen's going to close. They didn't show Ed even eating. Who knows if he ate
that steak?
Because he looked at it and he just went down, and it could have been the same thing for him. But maybe it's better for him to go and talk to Winfrey and get her to eat versus him taking care of himself. He'd rather take care of somebody else than himself, because that's how he is, as we've seen. Trying to bring his mother back, trying to get his brother's body back, which I thought that was huge of Al saying, hey, if it's meaning we're going to take out innocent people and all this just to get my body back, I don't want to do it. And so I thought that was really big of Al, because he's got a diary. He's got a book on what he all wants to eat as soon as he gets his body back. But he's willing to say, no, I don't want innocent people to die if it means I get my body back and I get to taste an apple once again. So really, really good episode as always. And then even the swerve at the end that he had a brand new girlfriend, and it turns out it's Lust. And immediately, tell me about your whole day.
Tell me everything. So
this show just, I don't know how they do it, but they keep getting better and better. I'm here for it.
Yeah, I'll wrap up for the last one. I talked about the highs and the lows that this that this series is able to bring. In fact, we even I don't know if it'll make the cut. We were talking about it in just in the intro, that you kind of got to have a neutral intro music, just because there is so many ups and downs. And of course, this was one of the more emotionally heavy episodes where they were going back. Very excited to see Mr. Hughes, and I was a little disappointed that they gave him the old went to the farm kind of talk. You'd hope with the relationship that they have built that.
Did that surprise you coming from Roy like that?
It did, yeah. I get they're younger, and it's like you want to try to soften up that blow, and maybe when they're a little bit more mature, tell them the truth. But look, he's a state alchemist, right? It's not like he's, not, and I get Al's a little bit younger and, a little less mature, but look, with everything that's going on, they're dealing with a lot of very serious situations. And given everything that's happened, it's like, okay, you're not really helping anyone by shying away from the difficult conversations. So I wish they would have said something, and then of course they do it where they tell them one thing, and then you're starting having the conversation, the truth comes out. Wait, what?
You told us this.
Yeah. So look, Lust and Envy, their plotting and scheming is getting deep. The fact that Envy can shapeshift.
That is, yeah.
It's like who do you trust?
That creates, again, say it again, layers. The problem that Envy can shapeshift, it's, you never know. It's like every person you talk to on every subject, you almost have to throw out like the personal question. Hey, what was Mom's middle name? Something like that, or what was the name of our first cat? Or something like that. Oh, surprise! We didn't have a cat. It was a dog. Busted. No, it's not you. But so it creates this whole like very, very tricky layer, and it's one thing for a person to be able to shapeshift. It's another thing for a person with very bad intentions to be able to shapeshift, lack of morals. So yeah, it's I don't know where things are going to go from here. But we didn't get much of a follow up from our prince, at least. It was like I thought that
he's still running around.
I thought
not running around. Well, they took him away.
Yeah, he was running around. Then he collapsed. I think he needs to eat all the time or something.
Yeah, so it's like they gave us a little bit more. Of course, they're looking for him. Then he collapsed. I thought we were going to get a little bit more from him this story. with how much they built up last episode with the story of, he's 12th in line and all the Emperor's kids and stuff like that. So, but look, we've got a lot of episodes left, so we don't have to be in a rush, of course. Anytime, we've said this with previous series, anytime they introduce a new question, just be prepared for that answer to not be given right away. It's not an episode to episode. Here's this, and here's the resolution. Here's this thing. Here's the resolution. They're adding in new storylines, and and those are going to play out over the course of multiple episodes, if not this entire series. But
yeah, it's like they enjoy having those things going on in the background that they can always come back to or reference or tie in some way.
Yeah,
Makes it
again,
much more
another
satisfying.
heavy episode, but it is a credit to the writers and the people who created the show that they can do such a good job of kind of taking you on this up and down journey. And this just happened to be one of the heavier episodes, and excited to see what the next one is.
Yep.
God, what a good show. Hopefully y'all are enjoying it as much as we are. So for Apple and Oak, that's Mason Quinn. I'm, of course, the answer. We'll catch you on the next one, pals.